Good afternoon, everybody. Joe with Joe's Golden Garage. Hope everybody's doing okay, and I hope everyone has been enjoying all my little 5-minute auction videos. That's really been fun. I have enjoyed getting my butt back out there at the auction. It has been just a blast. Several of you have asked me about the 2011 Saab 9.3 that went through last week and got like a $500 bid, and it, nobody else bid, and I stood there with a dumb look on my face, and it was no sale. Well, y'all, this week I got it. I sure did. 136,000 miles. I scraped all my stickers off the window, but this is a 2011. This is the last year. And we're not riding wagon anymore. We are notchback now, or sedan back, or just sedan. But this honey right here, she is a jewel. I mean, smooth as glass. No shakes, no wobbles, no vibrations when you crank it, no misfires when you floor it. I mean, our poor 2008 wagon is doing all these things, and my wife does not want to. I mean, she's literally making me pry it from her hands. I'm like, now she hasn't seen this car yet, but it's the whole wagon thing. She loves a wagon, and I said, if I could have found you a wagon, I would have, but I couldn't. I found the best I could. So this is how it went down with this car yesterday. So I knew it was going to go back through this week. And God, I had to wait hours because it was one of the later cars to go through. And sure enough, it rolled up there on the stage and not a damn soul was interested. Couldn't get a bid. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it my best effort to try and get this car. So I threw up 2 fingers. He said 2,000. I said, yeah. And he, 221, trying to get a bid, nobody interested. So I walked up there to the auctioneer booth, and I said, hey man, what's it take to buy this thing? And I said, obviously y'all, we don't have any interested parties in this thing here. People are afraid of it. What's it going to take? He said, well, the seller wants $4,500. I said, well, I'm not willing to pay that much. I said, I've bid 2, I'll go to 3,000. And so he said, okay, I'll make a phone call at 3,000. And so he put it on what you call an if sale. And what that basically means is the seller wasn't present at the auction, so they had to call them and just say, hey, this is what the car brought. And about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I got a phone call from the auction house, and they said the seller accepted my $3,000 bid. So it's mine, $3,000. That's what I paid for the black 08 wagon a couple of years ago. But this car is, I mean, just tenfold nicer. It's got two things I can pick on it. The main thing is, when you go to the auction, every car there is out of gas. Okay? So, I don't know if you've noticed that in my other videos when I'm driving them, they're always out of gas. So, when I drove the car and everything, I thought, oh, it's just out of gas. And the distance to empty was down to 0. I was like, man, this thing's really out of gas. So when I picked it up today, I paid for it, picked it up, filled it up with gas, and guess what? Bum, 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 broken gas gauge. So that's my main bone to pick with it. And if that's the worst thing I got to worry about, I'm tickled to death, because y'all, this is the smoothest car. I mean, it is smooth like the Lexus LS430 smooth. It really is. Only other thing is on the top of the roof, just behind the sunroof, there is a small patch of paint that is sunburnt. And I didn't notice it the first couple of times I looked at the car. But I noticed it when I picked it up today. The paint, the clear coat is burnt right off, right in about the size of a basketball, right dead center of the roof. So tonight when I get home, I'm going to try and color match this paint at paintscratch.com. And this car is, I really don't know what color it is. It's like a graphite blue or something. It's a beautiful color, but I'll match that up. And it's about $40 for a can of the spray paint, but man, they do an excellent job matching. And I'll just go right over that. And, you know, it won't look 100%, but it'll look 85%. And that's good enough for the roof of a car. The paint everywhere else is perfection. There are no scratches, I mean, this thing is really, really mint. And this car actually came out of Pennsylvania and Ohio, believe it or not. And it does not have a speck of rust anywhere. I looked all over. I looked everywhere I knew to look. No rust. So I'm very shocked, but very pleased at the same time. But yeah, so here it is, folks. I did get it. I got it. And I threw the Saab wagon up for sale, listed it with all of its problems on Facebook Marketplace. I put it out there for $1,750. It's going to need a head eventually because it's got the soft valve compression problem. It's got a misfire under heavy acceleration, or if you floor the accelerator, and you have to sometimes restart the car to make it reset itself and go back to normal. And my Facebook Messenger, I bet I have received 40 to 50 messages. I actually have a guy coming from Alabama over here, and he's going to pay me $100 more than asking price if I'll hold it for him. He knows everything that's wrong with it, and there's no surprises here. I've been totally transparent with everyone. Now, he may get here and hate it, who knows, but he says he knows how to work on them, and he's always wanted a wagon. So I'm going to cut it loose, and I'm going to cut the red Honda Accord loose. And I've got several people on the hook for it this weekend as well. So I may be selling 2 of my personal cars this weekend. I hope so, because I want to pay myself back for the 3, with auction fees. Damn, auction fees are high here in Georgia, y'all. I see where Weird Beard and some of them other guys out west pay like $150 auction fee. Dude, auction fees here in Georgia on $3,000 is $315. So I actually paid $33.15 for the car. Now it's well worth it. Heck, the book value on it is still over $6,000. But it's a Saab. It might bring it. It may not. But it's not for sale. It's mine, and I am in love. Man, oh man. It would be nice if it did have the nicer upgraded head unit. But as long as it had heated seats and a sunroof, that's all I really cared about. And as long as it ran correctly, and this thing runs perfectly. I mean, look at that. Just cruising. I got the phone sitting on the steering wheel. Do you see any vibration? Oh, so nice. So nice. I mean, these things just cruise all day, as fast as you want to go. Just cruise, man. The best cars. Anyway. anyway, like, comment, subscribe. And if I get a chance, I'll stick a little more walk around video in here with this, but I think you guys have already seen some walk around. If not, I'll drop a shut up, Waze. If not, I'll drop another short video of a walk around, and we'll check under the hood and do all that good stuff. But I thought I'd go ahead and get a freeway clip in while I'm driving home tonight and getting ready to show it to the wife. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. Like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate you. Peace.